Welcome back to another episode of Pain in the Game, the newest pod on the block. I got a special guest with me. I got my homegirl, Courtney, LadiiRude, Mahonne.
We don't put the government.
They gonna put the government in this motherfucker for real. I mean, she is a entertainment coordinator. She's a club manager and accountability coach. Man, she does it all. I mean, y'all can see from what it is, man. You know. Hey, she does a lot of big things, because one thing on this show we do is we promote motion. That's what we do. And right now we're going to kick it live and get straight into it. Miss LadiiRude, how are we?
I'm well, how are you?
I am great. Man, I'm glad to have you here. Glad to have you. Welcome to our show, Pain in the Game. You know, let's get it cracking. You know, where you from? You know, where you grew up?
I am from Marion, Alabama.
Marion, Alabama. Where's that located at again?
It's like the Black Belt area, you know, like where Selma is. Where like the foot wash go down. It's like over there in that area.
Okay, I'm familiar. You know, never heard of Marion, but you know.
It's a small town. Like population is probably like 2,000.
2,000
in the whole city.
Okay.
A town, I guess.
Yeah, that's not a city, but hey, shout out to Marion. You know what I'm saying? You grew up there?
Yeah, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the most part. I moved around a little bit, but I graduated from Marion, Francis Marion, so
okay,
that's what I'm claiming.
Okay, claim that on the set. On the set. So, is that where you got your makeup from? You know what I'm saying? Where you built your character? You know, where you got motive?
I would say I got my motive just like from like watching TV and stuff. Like I always felt like I didn't belong where I was. Like I said, it's like a real small town, country town. Like everybody's stuck in their ways. It was just like one of those, and I just always feel like I am not supposed to be here. Like I'm here, but it's not it.
It wasn't for you. It just something inside of you said, I'm bigger than this.
I wouldn't say that it was like I'm bigger than this. I always just press the envelope every time. Like everything I did just was out of the ordinary to the people around me. So it wasn't like I feel like I'm bigger than this. It's just like I didn't fit in.
Overachiever kind of.
It could be an overachiever, or like I just do the most.
Hey, I fuck with that vibe because I feel like this. In your demeanor, you do push the envelope, and you know that I like your makeup of how you move and carry yourself.
Yeah, you know, trying shit.
Well, it lands. Sometimes it lands, so I gotta give you that. You know, so like were you college educated?
Yes, I actually got my master's.
Oh, what?
Yep, Alabama A&M.
All right, A&M.
That's what brought me to Huntsville.
Oh, okay. So you got your MBA, don't you? That's what I'm talking about. Not the NBA, but the MBA. There we go. Like, okay, so I was gonna say, you know, you got from Alabama A&M, so that technically is an HBCU.
It is.
You know, how was like class like from day to day? You know, everybody's got their story about college. You know.
Okay, so. Didn't have money. Like I came from nothing, to be honest, right? But I knew I did not want to stay where I was. Like I'm not gonna be a Marion. I gotta go somewhere. So I got a scholarship for the forestry department.
The floristry?
Forestry, like
not flowers, but like the forest?
Like the forest.
Okay, so you're like a land surveyor.
Yeah, like surveying trees and stuff, like soil samples. Like I'm outside.
Okay.
Like literally I'm outside.
I'm for real. Tell them about it. You really?
I hated it, but they was paying for me to go to school, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna do what I need to do. In order to stay here and not go home. So
I feel that. You know. So
that's what happened.
So what's the misconception about HBCUs? You know what I'm saying? From anybody else looking at do not go to HBCUs, or say for instance go to UCLA or NYU. What's the misconception about an HBCU that others would think that might be?
I feel like maybe they feel like we're just stuck in our ways, and you know, like we don't get the real education that we should and stuff. But that's all like false, because you're in a smaller environment where the teachers could actually pay attention to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like my teacher, I feel like if I was like at like a PWI or something like that, my teacher would come step to me and be like, Courtney, you need to do this, or Courtney, I see the potential in you. Like my professors always came to me like, Courtney, you better than this. Like, cause I just go to class.
Right, you just do that.
Yeah, go to class, show up so I can keep my scholarship,
But are you really learning anything?
Yeah, and they like actually sat down with me.
So they're hands-on.
And very, very hands-on. Like they really care about your education.
So I
versus just talking.
Right. So like versus you being like in a JUCO or a Ivy League or something like that, and of course we're gonna have other people that have come to this show to talk about those things, but I want to get your perspective on that, and you know, landing that, because a lot of people do from the West Coast, so like where I'm from, they always ask about HBC. You was like, hey, you know, like, what is it like? First of all, I wouldn't know, but you know, I mean, you giving that to them, I think it would help others that will view this show.
And then it's like, it's culture too. Like, I'm around other people like me. So it's like, even though we come from different backgrounds, like I had friends that grew up in like the suburbs. I had friends that grew up in like New York. Like it just was a melting pot, but we all at the end of the day, like it's predominantly black. So we all like still have that same connection. Like I didn't feel lost even though I was from Marion, Alabama.
It's a unity.
Yeah.
I like that. That's I mean, that's the best way you can possibly put it.
Yeah.
To be a great unity. You know, so fuck all that. What was the party scene like for HBCUs?
And child, that's why I'm here now. That's why I'm still here. I'm still here. Like, what was it? I had a job at Walmart or whatever. And
Walmart. It's always a fine when that Walmart guy. It's always that
job at Walmart. I could not keep that job.
Why not?
Because, like, first of all, I was like, I'm here for school. I'm not here to come work at Walmart, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm just talking my big one. Talking about big one. And they fired me, and I'm like, oh my God, what happened?
Fired?
Like, y'all really fired me. And so I had went to a club.
They snatched your card off your bed club. You are no longer working here.
And so, like, I went to a club or whatever, and I was like, I don't want to work here. And
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We're just talking about partying.
Yeah, party life. Yeah.
I don't think that's. I don't think we can talk about that.
Man, you better get into it. We ain't gonna talk about a whole thing.
I don't think we can really talk about it.
Alright, okay.
I had fun.
That's all right.
I had fun.
That's the PC term you can use. I hear that.
It wasn't a freak nick.
Nah. We ain't talking about no freak nick or nothing like that. But I'm just saying.
That's what they thinking.
Nah, you're right. So I'm just saying, like, lay it out for them, like, cause an HBCU party is different from any other party. I'm talking about like the collective of like hanging out on the quads and everything like that. Like
it just was. It's kind of hard to explain. You just have to be there. You just have to be there.
You have to be there to witness it, to experience it. So take them out to HBCU to experience the love.
Homecoming. We got homecoming coming up.
Oh man, yes. And when homecoming down here, it gets real active. Real active, you know. But so what did you do to help you get through your journey from college? You know what I'm saying? Because you said you got an MBA, so that took years. That's you could spend at least 8 years in school.
No, 8.
1 8. Okay.
6.
Okay.
But so I graduated and I got my first job within the forestry department.
Okay.
I was working for the National Forest Service in Tennessee, but
so you like a ranger almost?
Ranger is the top.
Okay.
Ranger is the top dog. I went up there, I had to put in years for that, but it's like my first year. But I'm overseeing people like I'm bosses. I'm a boss out there.
Okay,
but
okay, boss.
I'm a boss out there, but it didn't take well because it's predominantly male and it's predominantly white. So it's like this young little black girl coming out here, and they made my life a living hell. So they made my life a living hell. I'm just gonna be honest about it, and I was bartending and stuff at the time as well. Like I came from bartending,
right?
So I'm like, y'all really ain't even paying me enough for this. Like I'm finna go back. So I came back to Alabama. I came back to Huntsville, and I was like, I can't just be a bum, so I gotta be back in school.
You got something.
Like, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
And if I'm in school, ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Right.
So, and that's how I ended up getting my master's.
Right. Damn. So,
Yeah.
okay. Mm-hmm. And
I was like, well, what would work with this? What would work with forestry? So I did urban planning, so I could become an urban forester, and I could deal with city planning and stuff like that.
So that's like development almost.
It is.
Yeah, so that's scorching something if you ask me. That's where a lot, you've heard the term redlining and stuff like that,
mm-hmm.
right? Those are the things that where a lot, as you see the city growing right now.
Yeah.
Like as you see they're tearing down a lot of things and building a lot of things up.
Mm-hmm.
You would have something to do with that.
I would if I would be in the industry.
I hear that. But that just said, you even just being in that circus.
Yeah, and they told me, like, while I'm in class, like they telling me what's about to happen. It's like we getting a first-hand scoop on what's about to happen. I should have just like buckled down and like listen to them. I would have been ahead of the game right now.
Yes, you would have. I learned about this probably about 9 years ago. I went to a mixer at downtown. Amanda Howard is probably one of the biggest real estate agents in the South.
Mm-hmm.
They was talking about taking over that north side 9 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, they all like Council Court. I grew up with Council Court just a little bit for about a few years. They was talking about that a long time ago. Like this gentrification.
Yeah.
They were talking about that a long time ago.
That's everywhere.
Yeah, because where I'm from in LA, there are white people jogging in my neighborhood, and I've never seen that before. But it's a good thing in totality. Totality. But
it forces you to level up. Like,
yes,
it forces you.
And I like that. I like that because I just don't like everything so easy. Because if it's too easy, it's not worth anything.
True, I agree.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you feel about the misconception of people saying, well, I know this newer generation.
Okay.
Of saying like, man, is college really a scam or anything like that? Like, why would I go in debt all of these years, blase, and I could just do this trade or I could learn it off YouTube, blase, and get into this. And because for some people that might work. Yeah. But
I have mixed emotions about it.
You got mixed emotions?
I got mixed emotions about it because like my brother just graduated yesterday. Like that's why I was like, I can't come.
Congratulations to him.
And like it's just so much out here for him. Like my brother did not have to pay for school at all. And it's just because they have more programs now than they had when I graduated. So I don't really feel like it's a scam, especially like when, like I said, it's a melting pot. You get a chance to explore your horizons and stuff. Like you get to meet people of different walks of life. Like
great network.
Yeah, and it's like it's that midpoint from becoming a child to an adult. Like you don't have to just make that transition like immediately.
Right.
Like you get time. Even if you don't learn, even if you're not even doing like something in your major, like you're learning
as you go.
Yeah, like I'm trying to see how am I trying to put this. It's like you just learn to transition into adulthood.
That's the best way you really can actually explain it.
Yeah, you don't have to cause I know my mom was like, you gotta get out of here when you turn 17.
Oh, she put your head out.
I'm like, a girl.
I'm ready to walk out the house butt naked.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
You'll figure it out, close it up.
And I had college.
What?
Even though I didn't give a fuck.
But you went.
Yeah, I went.
You went.
I went.
So hell shit. You had a room, board, all that.
Yep, I had meals. I just had to go to class.
You make it sound like you're going to prison.
Not really. They took care of me.
Yes, they
took care of me. It was that of the military, and the military more like prison than just going to college. I had friends. I was able to party.
Oh yeah.
I was able to do all of this.
Of course, like you said, then you had a network. So if everybody is without, y'all will concoct a plan and make it work.
And that's why like everything I do now is like so easy to me because I know it's always somebody I could call up that I know could do it. I had a friend that was in videography. I had a friend that was in modeling. I had a friend in styling. I had a friend in this and that. Like, I had the nerd friends. I had, you know, I didn't have.
You was well rounded. You can talk to everybody.
Yeah.
So you can walk into a room and basically touch all four corners of it.
Yeah. And I always been that way.
Same here. The birds with feather kind of type of deal, you know. But I don't know. I got that from actually this party house that we used to go to. It's called Finesse Lounge. And we used to always just do that when somebody was just dropping some game or somebody I like it. It was just so fun to do.
Now I'm gonna take this on. They're like, what the hell?
I mean, we gonna just say we got that from Finesse Lounge, but it came from Nina. It came from the Pain the Game handshake. That's what we're gonna do one more time. Bye. Okay. But anyway, so that's what I want to get into because we're gonna be moving on from the college thing. So now we're gonna be diving into actually you leaving college. And so, what did you do after college? Did you figure it out? Did you like you said, just happen to just land into something, or like how did that work out? How did that pan out for you?
It's just always about the people that you know, and I ended up I've been a bartender for a while, and it's just like you meet so many people doing that as well. It's like, you know, it's just always networking.
Yeah,
always networking, and like so once I graduated college, I was like, I'm gonna go explore something else. Like I don't want to be like a 30-year-old bartender. Like I just don't want to be that. So I'm like, let me go explore some other things. Like I'm gonna tell my boss what I want to do. If he ain't listening to me, I'm just gonna
dip.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of guts to do that.
I think so.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
because some people are just so used to what's easy.
That's true. That's true.
Like what's
I think
convenient?
that's what took me so long to leave. I was used to what was easy. Like, for what? Like, why would I create a struggle for myself?
Yeah, who want to buy a problem?
But I'm like, I know I wanted more though, so I just took off. I left.
Man, I'm proud of you for that. This is where you at right now. You know, but so what's the rumor or misconception people have about you?
People think like I'm just a party girl. Think I'm just outside.
I mean, from a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Best way I can put it. It looks like that.
And I'm okay with that. Believe whatever you want to believe. Think whatever you want to think. Like, I have no fight. I have no fight to clear up any rumors or anything you think of me. Like,
of course. It's your life.
Yeah. Yeah, like I want to experience everything life has to offer. So whatever it is, like I am outside. I'm jumping out of planes, I'm riding bikes, I'm doing wheelies. I'm everywhere. If life got to offer it, why not?
My friend's trying to make me jump out of a fucking plane. I want to jump out of a plane drunk. But I mean, off a porch drunk. But I think I'm going to do it. How is that?
It's a place like not too far away, like in Coleman, that does it.
Yeah, we've already looked it up. We're actually going to film it and everything. We're going to do like a whole setup. We're going to do like a joint venture of my show, his show. So I think that'll be good. So, but I'm glad that you've done that. You know what I'm saying? You're living life.
Yeah.
And you're living it on life's terms. Yeah. Most people are afraid to do that. That's why I'm glad you're here. That's why I come here on this show.
Oh, I really appreciate it. You see something in me that I just do it.
I mean, that's what's supposed to happen. People, like, you're supposed to give your flowers to people that you admire.
Yeah,
you know?
I really appreciate that. Sometimes you just need that from somebody. Sometimes you just need to receive those like words of affirmation and stuff from people, because I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I have some depressing moments.
You're doing?
I have some depressing moments, and I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I should be doing way more.
But in its due time, like you said, the connections that you're making, the movements that you're making, the life you're living, that is inviting other people to be like, hey, let me go fuck with her because she obviously know what she's doing. You might not know what the fuck you doing, but guess what? It's inviting. So, you know. So, let me ask you this. How did you get into the fitness world?
How did I get in the fitness world? what happened to me? The hell, I was big.
You was big?
Yeah, like, okay, like you said, people look at me a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Leo. I like attention. I like attention.
Day one. So,
yeah, like, even though I just brush it off, like, whatever, I like attention. Let's just be honest about it.
Okay.
And I wasn't getting as much attention as I once was when I was, when I was that. And so, I just was like, well, let's go to the gym. And I went to the gym.
And you never left it. You never left that.
I took a break. I'm on a break right now, actually. You know, when people like, you got that happy weight.
Yeah.
But,
I fuck around and fuck up all the time because I get to a certain like, oh, I lost like 2 belt loops. Yeah, but I mean, you turned that into something. You actually turned that into a whole thing. Explain to me what an accountability coach is. What is that?
somebody that's gonna push you. Like, to be honest, I ain't got time to sit there in the gym and look at you and say do this, do that. But I'm gonna push you like, what the fuck are you doing? Like I'm pushing, and that's not just in fitness. Like, I want to see everybody around me succeed. Right. Everybody around me. If you tell me that you're gonna do something, or you plan on doing something, or you want to do something, I'm gonna push you. Fuck yeah. And that's all it is that people need sometimes. And I wish that I had that for myself. And I was like, well, just be the change you want to see. Just be the change you want to see. Like, it's so cliche, but it's true.
It very much is. It very much is. Because even though if you feel like you ain't had nobody to do, because where did strong go? I ask myself that a lot because I'm usually the one people come to. But as you be an accountability coach and you're basically passing it forward to others that have a dim light or anything like that, and you're getting them to see their potential, that must be a rewarding thing.
It is really a rewarding experience. Like, sometimes I tear up when people call me and say, thank you, Courtney, so much for this, or thank you for that. Like, nobody ever believed in me, or nobody ever pushed me the way you did. And then just seeing, like, as far as like the fitness, seeing people body changes and they come to me and thank me about it. Like, my goal, like, it was not depression. Like, I just wanted to look good naked.
Right. I mean, come on.
I want to look good. I just want to look good on the beach. I'm just, and so.
But see, that's the reward. Like you said, when you see somebody's body change in a month or something like that, you're like, you know what? Thank you, God, but I helped do this. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying?
It's just a confidence level. Like, it's not even changing the body, it's changing the confidence that you have. Like, and that is the most rewarding part.
So that is technically a accountability coach. I like that. I like that. You do that very well. You do that.
What you want, I'm gonna make sure it happens for you.
We need more people out in the world like that. Because right now, it seems like the world is in so much turmoil. I feel like it's men against women. It feels like
it's women against women. It's all of it.
It's just it's kind of disgusting to look at, but you kind of get a little insensitive by it. Like, you get kind of like a little what's it called, immune to it. And what you're giving out, that positive energy. I feel like we need more of that.
I mean, I feel like it's just the people that you hang around. Like, I hang around nothing but positive people. Like, if I feel that energy on you, you ain't got to worry about me no more. Like, deuces.
Obviously.
Yeah, so everybody around me, they're go-getters themselves. And, like, if they see you slacking, they gonna push you. They're gonna be like, Courtney, what's up? Like, I don't want to be that one friend that's paying for everything, or, I want to fly you out. I want you to fly me out. I want to get around. I want you to get around too. Like,
reciprocation.
Yes, and I want to tear nobody down. I want you to get it.
Yes.
Because I want to be like, my friend's better than yours.
I feel So. Let me ask you another question.
Okay.
Does personal trainers get a lot of ass? I hear this a lot. I don't know if this BS or not.
I'm a female person. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I had to y'all want me to ask you this? I said, I'm like, because I know some personal trainers and this and that, and that.
I know some guys that tried to holler and they put sessions.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to.
They put sections.
They put sections.
I'm like,
I can't help you, sir.
Yeah, I ain't going for that, but I'm like, I appreciate you.
All right, thanks for the money, but
I ain't dead.
So, guys.
The girls are trying to holler too, though. Right? The girls be...
All right. So, moving on.
To the next.
All right.
But I ain't got nothing to do with it either. I'm just thinking, I don't know.
So, what pointers can you give to the massive? I'm not talking about somebody that's already in the gym or anything like that. I'm talking about to somebody that just, you know, they looked at themselves in the mirror and just been like, you know what? It's about that time. And you know, they say I'm going to do it on Monday, but it turns out they're doing it 2 more months from Monday. Mm. So, what would you give to them that's wanting to actually make that move?
My thing is, they call me rude for a reason. Mm. I ain't gonna beg you to do shit you want to do for yourself. Mm. If you want to do it, and I'm gonna help you along the way. But I'm not gonna force you to do something that you don't want to do.
Right.
If you want to do it, you're gonna show me you want to do it, and if you show me that you want to do it, I'm gonna push you for it. So I don't really have. I don't have a soft spot for people like that. I don't have a soft spot for it.
I feel that, because so now it's kind of like I don't want to say a militant approach, mm-hmm. but I would say it's a direct approach.
It is. Because like now I gotta beg you through your sets. I gotta beg you to do this, and I want somebody that want it.
Right.
I want it for you.
Right.
I need you to show me that you want it for yourself.
Yeah, because as the old term says, you can lead a horse to the water.
But you can't make them drink.
All right.
You can't make them drink.
All right. So now we're cooking with grease here. Mm-hmm. So now, with the fitness being thing, they're touching you. They're touching you. Hold on. You know,
fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm a big girl.
All right, big girls in the building. All right, so I remember you was touching on it, mm-hmm. but how did you get into the nightlife?
I lost my job.
You lost your job.
I lost my job, and I went to a club, and I was like, I want a job. They started me out as a server. Mm-hmm.
Typical.
He gave me the apron right then and told me to start working right then.
What? Damn. There wasn't no come back on Monday or come back on Saturday.
He didn't ask my name, nothing. He said, huh. I guess he just wanted to see my hustle.
He was like this, hey, take that and go on up there and work something out.
He gave me an apron, a notepad, and a pen. And he said, go get some money.
All right. He just threw you to the wolves.
He threw me to the wolves, and I'm in 47.
Oh, my God. Man, now, for those who don't know, there's this club down here. It's called 47. It's probably one of our most urban clubs. And I would say this: it's a place of experiences, to say the least. And you probably being in there, something can possibly happen to you. But
calm down.
Yeah, I'm gonna calm down
because that's what my roots started in.
I understand. I'm just saying.
You got rock at the front though.
I mean, we got rock now. Yes, shout out to rock. Yeah, shout out to rock. Cause anyway, I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. You started off from 47. I'm just basically trying to create this picture. Mm-hmm. And this man threw you an apron, said, go on out there, get your hustle on.
Get your hustle on.
Uh-huh.
Remember, I was working at Walmart. I had just got fired from Walmart.
Mm. What year was this around? Give me a timeline.
Maybe like 2013.
Mm.
Maybe like 2013. He didn't even ask my age.
Mm.
We ain't gonna say how old I was.
Yeah, all right, we don't want to do all of that, you know what I'm saying? But that's in the past, and
he didn't even ask my age. I did not think about it.
but hey, you jumped in that water, you swim.
I swim. I made like what? Maybe like $200.
I mean, from working at Walmart, that's pretty good fucking money in one night.
I'm like,
one fucking night.
Like what?
This is what I'm gonna do.
And this is like maybe a Wednesday.
This is a light day. No, wait a minute. Wednesday was old school night that back then, right?
I think it's always been Thursday. I think old school night has always been Thursday. Wednesday just, I don't know what was going on. It was pretty empty in there.
I think, was DJ yelling there on Wednesday sometimes?
I told you in the beginning, like my memory kind of blurred, but I know.
I mean,
I know I made $200.
$200.
And I told my mama about it.
I made 200 big ones. Buckles.
I'm young. I don't know nothing about no money. So
that happened,
and then I was seeing how much money the bartenders was making. I'm always trying to level up. I'm always trying to level up. I'm like, the bartender's making this amount. Like, I want to be a bartender. It's like, you don't know how to bartend.
I'm gonna show you.
Big. So then I went to Focus. So I go to Focus. Like, my mouthpiece pretty good. Like, I'm gonna talk my shit, but I'm gonna say what I need to say to get what I need. So I go. And
you shy, right?
Huh?
You shy, right?
I'm shy, but my lifestyle.
When it comes to that money,
my lifestyle not shy. So I go to Focus and I lie. I'm like, yeah, I'm a bartender. Like, I've been bartending for years. I'm like, I'm just shooting it. I'm shooting it. And I guess at the time, you know, when you kind of cute and stuff, like, people just allow you to do stuff. Of course. It's like a key to the candy shop. Yeah, they just allow you to do stuff. So, I get there, he allowed me to work. First day. I don't know what I'm doing.
Let me get a screwball.
Whatever it sound like, I'm gonna make it. Like, it's like some tropical and put oranges and shit.
This ain't no screwball.
Nobody else said this. Nobody else said this ain't right.
They was like, let me get your number.
Right. Nobody said it wasn't right. Like, especially when people like want Jack and Coke or something.
Right. Something, you know, easy cocktail.
Yeah. Self-explanatory. So.
Right.
Yeah. So I make 7.
Ooh, we are coming up. Moving on up.
Like, I knew bartenders make a little bit more, but I didn't think they make that much more.
Pay my rent.
And they was giving us the little rundown about how they finna close. They finna shut down.
I remember that.
I'm like,
I used to love y'all wings on, what was it, free? Y'all had free wings on what day it was? Friday? Like Friday in the day?
It was like a Wednesday. Like, it always used to be weekdays when they had stuff like that going on. They never did stuff like that on the weekend.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I go to 47, just lollygagging, just walking around, saying hey to old customers and stuff.
Where you been at?
We miss you. I'm like, y'all been focused now. I want to come back here. Shoot the shit.
Yeah, plant the seed.
Plant the seed. And I was like, Courtney, you want to come back? I was like, yeah, but if y'all don't make me a bartender, I'm not. So.
That's how that happened.
All right,
game.
I became a bartender.
Game.
I became a bartender.
You a goddamn hustler. I like you.
I was like, yeah. And ever since then, like, we just been.
You know what I mean? I'm
running it up.
So.
We started doing private parties, like,
Yeah, you see it all.
Yeah.
So that leads into my next question, though, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Do you meet a lot of interested individuals doing this?
Of course. This is where everybody have their guards down.
Yeah.
Everybody have their guards down. Like, I met doctors, lawyers. I done just met street guys. I done met, ladies too, like the nerd, like people that's up there.
Of course.
And you see the whole spectrum.
Like I said, and they're kind of at a. When you say at their lowest, not many.
Said anything about nobody low.
I mean, not low. I mean, at their, I guess, elaborated moments, and like you saying, it's cool. It invites.
I'm a therapist.
Yes, you are.
I'm a therapist. I'm gonna listen.
Of course.
I'm gonna listen.
Of course.
Whatever you got to say, I'm gonna listen.
That's a beautiful thing and dangerous at the same time.
It is what it is. What it is.
This is one of my best episodes. but you know, as you meeting all of these individuals, great, you know, from all sorts of the spectrum, you know, can you tell us a story that just, you know, something that kind of just taps you, but like, you know, I'm really a bartender now. I'm really this therapist now. Like a story that just like, man, I'll never forget that.
I like to keep everything confidential.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, you ain't gotta say no names. Still confidential?
Yeah, I don't like to really talk about it.
That's fine. That's fine. Because then we're not gonna don't put nothing out there that can come back to you.
Yeah.
This about all knowledge. This about all knowledge, people. Okay. So, do bartenders get hit on a lot?
Of course.
Oh man. Like I said, I didn't want to get into one of them stories, but I need just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Some are respectful, some are disrespectful, some are ask what it takes. That, you know, they gonna do that. And if you however you come at me is however I'm gonna play you.
I hear that.
You come at me about that money, I'm gonna
return the energy.
Return the energy. Like, that's just how it is, and it's just cause like I said, people don't care, male, female, like you just gonna get hit on. You so fine, you this, you that. Like, oh my God, my husband loves. What? Like what?
I mean, it comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory. Like, who else you gonna talk to?
Right.
Who else gonna talk back to you?
I got you. So like that's where that therapist comes in at. Because only reason I'm asking these questions because there's somebody out there that's gonna have the same bright idea. Man, I should go bartend. And I'm trying to give them a synopsis.
Have an exit plan because you will get stuck in the lifestyle.
I agree.
You will. Like I said, I got degrees, I got connects. Like, I really got stuck and complacent in it for a while. And then I just one day it clicked. It was just like, you gonna get 30-year-old bartender? Like, nah, that's not sexy. That's not it.
But
more power to the people that do, because there are some amazing people.
Exactly.
And there are some, like, I do have a couple mentors that still bartend, but they got businesses out the world. Like, they got motion.
Oh, we've got some that probably who you referring to that's on our bucket list that you mentioning. But
there's a couple of them that really got motion. Like, if I got motion like that, I don't mind still being a
exactly.
Just to have something to do. Like,
exactly, because where they're probably at, it's like saying like this. They don't need to necessarily do it.
Yeah.
But it's more so like this. Instead of wanting to be out, you're still making money.
Yeah. And
still like
Cardi B, I get paid a fee.
Offset. Okay. Alright then, so let me ask you this. So since you meet in you know, interesting people, what is your pet peeve or what grinds your gears about this nightlife?
What grinds my gears? I don't really let much stuff get to me, so
you gotta keep it professional.
Yeah, it's just like you're gonna have people that want to know the prices of everything. You're gonna have the people that's not gonna tip. You're gonna have that, like, so I always had a nonchalant attitude. Like, I can't let that carry on, like, because you didn't tip me this time.
I hear that a lot.
I can't carry it on to my next customer.
Right.
Cause you didn't tell me, but this thing was $7,800. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
so you missed out one blessing to get this other blessing.
But if you wanna, like, still showed your personality and stuff because you in such a bad mood, because your gears grinded.
Can you please tell that to the audience, that the bartender world of that, because that's how you would become more successful?
I teach my girls that, like, because we know, like, I run clubs and stuff now. So I teach my girls that. Like one girl, she came back.
We gonna get into that
Okay.
most definitely.
Okay,
We gonna get into that.
I keep venturing off. I'm sorry.
No, you good. That's why I'm the host. That's why I'm the host. That's why I'm the host. So that's how we get into these things. You know what I'm saying? So so you're teaching just in this kind of like endeavor. I'm really talking about what just grinds your gears, but you saying that really nothing grinds because you know what to expect working here.
Yeah.
So if you know what to expect, so it's like saying, why get mad?
For what?
Yeah.
This your job.
Right.
This your job.
But I think can I put my 2 cents on it? I think the ones that do get mad feel like this is a career instead of a job.
A job and career, the same thing?
No, it's not.
What's the difference?
A job is something you work a 9 to 5. A career is something that you put time, effort, motion. It's like a life. It's more than just a lifestyle. It's more like something that sets your life up for, I guess, a big situation. Maybe I probably say it right, but the job and career are 2 different things. You think so, or you disagree?
I think you could look at it either way. It's just your perspective on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just your perspective on it. Like, you could work at McDonald's and that could be your career.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you got your eye on a bigger prize. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, this is my job, but it's also my career because I got a bigger plan. But if you just want to be stagnant, then I guess.
That's what I'm saying, job versus career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Job is.
Yeah, like
that's where you went. Like, okay.
You just playing say for instance.
I'm trying to make my rent.
Yeah, I'm trying to make my rent money, blah, blah, blah. No. Don't say that. Because in 90 days, you will be out goddamn side in a box. But anyway.
That's what separates you.
That's what separates you. Yeah, most definitely.
When was the last time I worried about rent?
I feel that.
But when was the last time like something grinded my gears at work too? Like,
I like your confidence in how you move, the way you move, because I feel like if you're in a professional setting, especially in an environment like that, you have to have that sense of direction of how you're gonna move in here, because this place will eat you alive.
It will.
Mm-hmm.
It will. I don't
It's
get mixed up in that cattiness, that back and forthness. Like, you want to come to me with some tea? I don't care. How is that better than me?
Exactly.
Is it gonna make me some money if I listen to this? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because see, you have your eye on the prize, or eye of the tiger. Eye of the prize is, say, for instance, money. Eye of the tiger is the will to know how to navigate this life.
Mm-hmm.
So, my hat's off to you on that. Okay. So, what led you into the position of being a manager, of running the club? Like, how did that ever come about? Because that is a from starting at the bottom, now we're here moment.
It's always the leave, and you miss my presence. You miss me. What would it take for you to come back?
So that is they always say, what's that other term they say? If you love something, let it go. If it comes back,
it's yours. That's how you know. It's a whole song.
Yeah. So we got a whole bunch of metaphors and everything to go along with this.
Yes.
So dive into that. Dive into it.
I told my boss, like, this ain't what I want to do. I want to go and I want to see the world. I want to see what's going on. Like, I had pretty decent savings.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have any children. Don't have any responsibilities. Like, I'm just out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me go. Like, I got enough to live for at least a good 6 months.
All right.
Before I have to come back and be like, okay.
All right. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It's time to go ahead and go back to work.
Yeah, so I got up and I just left.
Mm-hmm.
I got up and I left. I'm like, my Lisa,
That take a lot of fucking guts and balls to do this.
Yeah, that's like
I like that.
That's like my lease up. I'm gonna get up and go. And I guess I just have enough confidence in myself. I act like I'm shy. I act like I don't act like I'm shy. I really am. But
so it's a disguise. So it's a mask.
It is.
I hear that. We all put something. We all put one on.
So,
I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I get up and I'm like, how am I gonna make it? You know, I'm just gonna be outside. And so I know I just went to Atlanta. Like I just got up and went to Atlanta. Like
the networking black city capital of the world.
And it just happened for me. Like I didn't apply much pressure. I really did not apply much pressure.
Your presence did though.
Maybe that's something that other people see that I guess I don't see because it's with me all the time. But I went there and I was just living life. I was just living, like living. Like I said, I had about 6 months in me, so everything was taken care of. So I still had 6 months in me outside of just, I guess people just gravitating towards me and wanting to do like, I would go out like every day, didn't have to spend a dime. Like somebody always wanted to feed me. Somebody always wanted to do this and
they wanted just a piece of you.
And we could say that. So they did. So I'm really good at this point. And then I moved. It's time for me to move into my apartment. It's time for me to move into my apartment. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move into my apartment. I was staying with my cousin or whatever until like something came available. Child, when I say that apartment was boom.
Boom, boom.
It was boom. But I paid $2,200 a month. Like it was, I ain't even gonna talk about it.
What part of the city was it in Atlanta, or was it in Atlanta?
It was downtown Atlanta.
Okay, $2,200 for 2 thumbs down.
If I had your thumbs, I would add them to me.
We gonna give them 4 thumbs down.
Man, it was bad. It was bad.
So you got to experience that side of Atlanta, which this is, I think Atlanta is probably like the #1 city for scamming, but it's very networked. I mean, like the city is fluently filled with beautiful black people that's moving.
I wasn't ready for the big city though.
You wasn't ready for big city life?
I wasn't ready.
I don't think I'm so ready for this small city life. I mean, I guess I am. I've been here for a while, so.
Would you rather be a big fish in a small pond or a small fish in a big pond? I want to be the big one.
I don't look at things like that because I'm a Sigma male, so like I'm a lone wolf. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel. As long as I'm making money, I don't give a fuck.
I want to be the big one.
I hear that.
You
You want to be the big one, but see, that's why I got a jack on my neck because I don't need to be the king. I feel like this. You can be the king, but I'm gonna be the one pulling your strings. I hear that. But go ahead.
Yeah. So I moved into my apartment. I'm like, damn, I gotta stay here.
How can I break this lease?
Let me take a trip in this year.
Alright. Let me come back to Huntsville.
Let me take a trip to Huntsville. I go to Huntsville. I miss you.
Oh yeah.
It's the we miss you.
that's what did it for you.
And
that's what works for me.
Just so happened, my boss, that over 47, over Envy, over life. He's like, I'm gonna open up a new club. I want you to be the face of it.
That's gotta be a good feeling to hear.
You want me to live? I live in Atlanta.
He said, look, well, break that lease, bring your ass
What
back.
did it take?
Woo! When somebody say that to you, how does that make you feel?
I feel like
$1 million bucks.
I'm in, like, yeah, it's a really good feeling. It's a really good feeling. Cause
to be wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good feeling.
I like that.
And I'm like, well, I got problems in this apartment anyway.
This is what A, B, C.
It's just like everything just always lines up. Like somehow, I don't know who's looking out, what's looking out.
The universe, God.
Whatever we want to call it. Some call it God, some call it Jehovah, some call it this, some call it that, some call it the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, I appreciate it.
All right.
Whatever it is.
Thank you to whoever you pray for to. You know what I'm saying? But man.
The higher power.
Yes, the higher power, the one above all.
Yeah.
So I would say this: is the money worth the headache?
When it's something that you love doing,
Mm-hmm.
the headache is nothing.
Mm.
It is. I love this shit. Like I love it.
You sound like Mitch from goddamn Faithful. I love this shit. I'm like one of them ball playing ass niggas.
It's just nothing that makes me feel as fulfilled as seeing people enjoying themselves.
Right.
Like, if you're enjoying yourself, I'm having a fantastic time.
Right.
Like, I just love to see people smiling. I love to see people in their element. I love people seeing people like with confidence all on their shoulders. I love seeing people put that shit on. Like, I just love all of that. And when I see you feeling good,
Makes you
what is
accountability coach.
what like? I
Hey,
did my job.
you have, and you're doing you're overachieving in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because one day, but this leads me into my next question.
Okay.
Can you see yourself owning the club yourself one of these good old days?
I definitely can.
Mm-hmm.
I told my mentor, I told the owner of Icon
Mm-hmm.
that this is what I want.
Yeah.
I was like, eventually, this is what
Of
that's
course.
what I'm going.
So he's grooming you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, well, before you go and put your money in this, because I skipped that part. I told him I wanted my own club
Mm-hmm.
before he told me to come and run Icon.
Mm-hmm.
I told him I wanted my own club. He was
But
like,
yeah, you got to manage one first.
yeah, you gotta manage.
Yeah, you got to know what it feels like. You got to be boots on the ground. You got to be boots on the ground.
I feel like Sukiyama.
That's a different podcast. That's a different podcast now.
Like, you know that's all living.
Demon time, guys. Demon time.
I do this for a living.
I know she's a professional sport drinker. You know what I'm saying? Her number's 88. You can catch her on ESPN 5.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
So I got plans. I want to wait till the city grow. Like we're in our growing stage.
we in like phase 2 of it.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people trying to come out too prematurely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We gon' not tap in on that, but some are trying to come out a little bit prematurely. But that's okay. That's called learning curves.
Yeah. But I got the mentor of someone that owns like the top 3 clubs in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's my mentor.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm grateful.
Yes.
I ain't saying no names. Like, if y'all know who I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about. But I'm grateful for my mentor.
Matter of fact, I would love to have your mentor on this show one day. We're gearing towards that. I've already.
I was shy.
Yeah, we've already bumped heads kind of a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So, because there are club owners, you know what I'm saying, they all kind of hang out, and so I'm familiar with them, and we've talked and blah, so we might get that.
Talk about some clubs, baby.
Yeah, I already know, but that's for a later date. Now, this comes to the segment of our show. We're going to play this little game. Are you want to play this game?
I'm here.
It's called Put Me On Game.
Okay, put me on game.
All right. It's called, it's a series of questions. There are questions.
Okay.
It's sort of like, you know what I'm saying?
This or that?
This or that, yeah.
Kind of.
Okay. All right. Our first question. Light skin or dark skin? Or other? Or maybe the other way.
I like dark skin.
Why?
Because they're dark. It's like something about that skin, just so like milky and like, ooh.
Oh my God.
I love a dark.
Oh my God. Courtney Kente, Toby, you know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, how dark? We talking about like midnight We're talking about brown. What are we talking about?
Brown to the black is black.
Brown to the black is black shit. So
I don't like no light skin.
why? Why?
Light skin seems so weird to me.
What? Explain this
It's
weirdness.
like they didn't have to try too much. They try to cover their little blemishes and stuff. Like, yeah.
I mean, we all got flaws. I mean,
I know
accept
it.
them shits.
But when you dark, you ain't paying attention to them flaws.
Yeah.
You don't know that you got a little dark spot. You know.
I might be a little brown. I call it golden brown, you know, whatever. But you know.
Light skinned people, they got their little, what's the little, they do too much. They do too much.
Hey, look. I know the co-owner of the get up you have on right now, the brand you have on.
I don't know this guy.
I know him. I know them. They come up out of Huntsville.
Really?
Yeah. Jay Valentine.
One of my customers, like how you say, you just run into people.
Right.
One of my customers was like, "Hi, I got a gift for you." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And he just brought me like different stuff. He's like, "Well, it's for my partner," and I'm like, "Okay, bitch."
He's from here. Like he moved to Houston. Yeah. Good dude.
So he in Houston?
Yeah, that's my dog. I fucks with him. He got celebrities wearing this shit and everything.
Really?
Yeah, Fabulous just wore this
That's
shit.
crazy. I don't even know what I got. I don't even know what I got on.
Man, you got on a gym right now. For real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like he got a whole warehouse. The man had started from, what was that thing Jermaine did back in the day? Grind Nation? He started from Grind Nation.
Really?
Yes. I was at the front. Man, I got a picture with him. We all got a picture. Yes, in his booth and everything.
Oh,
I swear.
what? Okay.
Yeah, like the man, my hat's off to him. Like I'm real cool with his brothers. Like yeah,
It doesn't matter when. Like I said, my customer, he gave me like a couple of things, just to wear.
Right.
And I don't know, like if he just gave me because he know who I am around him, you know. But he did, and every time I put it on, like somebody's always saying something to me, or always saying like, "Where can I go get this?" Or
yeah, because you're like a walking branding tool.
so that man used me. I should have.
I should have charged it.
I guess the free clothes is fine.
You know. Hell, you know, because as how you move, I think your star gonna get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because as they help you, it's like one hand washing the other,
Yeah.
and y'all don't even know y'all washing each other's hands. Like as you being on this podcast, you're washing my hand. Real shit.
I feel like you're helping me out.
No, we're helping each other out.
Well,
That's what.
it's a win. I love when it's a win-win.
Of course, I love it too as
I
well.
was like, this is my first podcast for the person I want to be. I'm gonna have to start speaking more. I'm
Yes.
gonna have to get out of that little shy moment.
Yes.
Like I'm gonna have to, yeah.
Come on now, because we got a whole line of things coming up. So we might have to, you know, network on some shit.
I'm here for it.
Oh, right.
It's
Oh,
gonna
fuck
be
out
a
of
long
my
one
hand.
day.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Some dollars will be spent because this dollars cost all the time.
I'm putting my seeds in different places.
Well, we are one of the same when it comes to birds of a feather, kind of like flocking together. Because I say this, we're a very networking and planting seed kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, now this leads to my next question. Are your bills paid for a year?
Mm-hmm.
Are $30,000 cash in your hand right then and there?
30,000
Okay.
in my hand right then.
Explain.
I never had to worry about the bills. We already kind of like brushed off on that a little bit.
Mhm.
So me just getting 30,000 in cash in hand, I'm finna figure out how I'm finna flip that ASAP.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah. So your years is already working.
Bills gonna be paid for the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the large lump sum, like, cause that'll keep you like in like one of those what do we call it earlier? Like the little stagnant moments.
That stagnant trap.
Yeah. My bills paid.
Man, I've seen that equation fail for a lot of females because after that person, let's not say female, let's just say per people.
Yeah.
People that are attached to other things. I've seen that fail for a lot of people, especially when the other dominant figure in that want to look out and go do something else. Mm-hmm. Now, when you say,
I see it. So,
I'm pretty sure you do. You're a bartender, so like I said, you're a therapist. I'm pretty sure you hear, see a lot.
Man, dump me. I'm finna leave this girl. It's all that.
I understand. I understand. Trust me. I am in the life of where I get information a lot myself. So I understand. And it's imperative that it's very imperative. Very imperative.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes. Because you don't want to fuck the money up. You don't want to do that. Don't fuck the church's money up.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Church's money is the worst money.
Man, come on now. Hell, God. So the third question would be this.
Okay.
Romantic cruise or a romantic cabins in Aspen?
Romantic. What was the question?
Romantic cruise or romantic, let's just say stay in the cabins in Aspen.
They both romantic.
Exactly, but which one would you prefer more of? Like, would you rather be on the water or would you rather be in a motherfucking mountain? And it's a wooded area.
In a mountain, it's just me and you. If I'm on a cruise, we got opportunity for other people, right?
I guess that kind of makes sense of how you kind of like, whatever you put down, kind of pick it up. So.
I'm really not an affectionate person, so I really can't be
just Leos! The Leos! The goddamn Leos!
I'll take a cruise even though I've never been on a cruise and I don't know what the cruise has to offer. I just know it offers more than just me.
Don't go to Carnival. Go to goddamn one of them expensive cruises. Oh.
Yeah, Carnival, like, well, I don't know.
Carnival is like a starter cruise.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the other lines, like, what's that hotel out right now? The Ritz-Carlton, they got a line out now. I want to check that one out.
I want to just go on a cruise because I've never been.
So you can start off with a starter package. Like you can go drive down Mobile, something.
I
like
just
that.
don't my little friend today, so I probably ain't going. I gotta find.
Well, this aired on such and such date, the time of shooting, so you might get back in there.
No.
Ouch. Okay, moving on. Okay, number 4. Fashion Nova or Shein?
Fashion Nova.
Why would you prefer Fashion Nova?
I'm just shocked on Shein. Fashion Nova is just so convenient for me.
I guess for a lot of people, yeah.
It's just so convenient. Then like it'd be the models for me. Like
so that would kind of like
it's the marketing, like everything about it. Like if you got great marketing, I'm going with you.
Most definitely, because you sold me.
Yeah,
you sold me on it.
Yes, yeah. So Fashion Nova. I don't even have a Shein. I don't even have that app like downloaded on my phone. Fashion Nova is definitely here.
Oh my God! It's probably on the first page too, right by contacts and everything else.
One of my staff members called me.
All right.
Yes,
That's a first plus.
Hello. Yeah.
Man, this is a hell of an interview. I like this interview. This is probably what.
Yeah, that's fine. You good?
I swear it is.
It's okay. All right. Bye. Always something.
It always is something. When you're busy like that, I mean, you know, when you're dependable, I mean, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because I would have been mad if she would have left work and not telling me.
Ooh, yeah, that'll be yeah. Let's moving on. All right, now this is a provocative one right now.
Ooh.
Doggy style or cowgirl?
Doggy style is the bend over and cowgirl is like standing up over you.
Yes, it's kind of like you riding. You know what I'm saying? You just said you just ordered a cowgirl hat.
I did, but I picked the doggy.
Oh, why? Why?
I like the. It's the. You like what you see?
So is it the submissiveness in it or just the what is it?
I don't know, because I play both roles.
Because you seem like since you've been a Leo, it seems like you do have the dominant.
I do more dominant, like, but I can be submissive if you show me that you could. If you show me you could be more alpha than me, I'll let you.
Of course, I mean I deal with one, so it's a roller coaster, but yeah.
You just gotta stand your ground. If you stand your ground, we good.
I hear it.
I'll be submissive to you.
Of course, because one thing about y'all are about y'all ladies, I can say this: y'all do have a lot of loyalty, if treated right.
If treated right.
I mean, but that's damn it anyway. But y'all just have just a little bit more because y'all trying to assert dominance, and then because as y'all are supposedly the king of the zodiac, if y'all feelings hurt though, yeah, I know. I know, because I know how to score, because I'm a Cancer. So I'm the mother sign of it, of the zodiac. So it's like fighting fire with water. Who's really gonna win?
Oh, I dealt with a Cancer.
Oh, yep. Probably was an experience.
Really?
Babe, don't listen to her. We already went through this.
Is she a Leo?
Yes, she is.
Oh,
yes, she is. She's a Leo, and we have our times. But
I had my times with a Cancer.
What an experience!
He ain't gonna let you know. No
Now,
matter what, go to the movie. Okay.
Jesus, Lord Jesus, come on now. Don't shit up.
Let's go.
Move, okay.
Stay on track.
All right, we're gonna move on.
What's the next question?
All right, we are. Now, this man talks about what we're doing now.
Okay.
White or dark liquor?
I'm always going white.
Why?
Not white, but like tequila.
More caliente.
Because white could be vodka too.
Yes.
Vodka is terrible.
So you don't.
But I heard this what the soccer moms like. When I become one of those, I take them.
Well, I've been to AA a lot. And trust me, they love their vodka and their champagne. Especially the rich motherfucking bitches. They love that.
I'm telling you, that's what I heard. Because you can't smell it on your breath or something. They were saying.
That's a lie?
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
I was like, okay. They was like, that's what the soccer moms do.
I mean, it's not more noticeable than a cognac or a tequila, but you can smell a hint. But you got to disguise and mask it. I mean, I've been through all those motions. But, I mean, vodka is with my broke days, surviving. And I just need to drink, you know what I'm saying? Seagram's vodka type shit and shit like that.
In college days, we drinking an aristocrat.
You feel me?
You feel me? We drinking anything we get
Right, this big for 15 bucks.
I'm a person, I don't even know what aristocrat is. Is it vodka?
Yes, it's vodka engine. They've got a brand of vodka engine.
I'm like, wow.
Yep, and it will tear your ass apart too.
I will be.
Yep, boop, boop, boop. And guess what? You're going to wake up the next day like this. Yep, it's going to hurt. Okay, next question. 4-star hotel or Airbnb?
Hotel.
Explain.
If I'm not in the comfort of my own home, I want to be pampered. Like,
Right.
I want somebody to come make up my bed. I want somebody to clean up after me. I want somebody like this. What I'm saying, unless it's a group, unless it's like 10 of us, you know what I'm saying?
Because there can't be 10 of you in a fucking 4-star hotel.
Exactly.
Right.
So if I'm in a hotel, like I mean, if I'm doing an Airbnb, if it's just me or me and another, I most definitely rather have a hotel. Because what I'm cooking for. I'm on vacation, but I'm doing this.
I feel you. It's like, see, now you have a city girl kind of like elements, if you ask me, because most people would say Airbnb. I'm like, for the price, maybe price. Some people are just like.
I thought they all cost the same.
Some people don't look at it like that though. Some people are just so.
I'm paying for convenience every time.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm flying out of Huntsville Airport. I'm not driving no motherfucking Atlanta unless it's out of
Have you seen my story? Every time.
You feel me?
It's Huntsville.
Yes. The airport. It's only like 8 people.
Private jet.
Exactly. It's only 15 of us on this motherfucker. Sir, can you move to this side of the plane from the weight? I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? Now that we're wrapping this show up.
Okay.
What is your next what do you have planned next or anything like that? Like what you got going on for LadiiRude? What's your next venture? Or your future goals?
Okay, well right now I'm working on this
for the time of we're shooting.
Yeah, for the time that we're shooting. I'm working on like entertainment, consulting, and like a temp service for nightlife. Make sense?
Yes, it's hella sense.
That's what I'm working on right now. So I'm getting my girls together, and I'm actually using the platform that I have now as being, you know, this is pretty much like male dominated. You know what I'm saying right now? So I'm like the only female that's out here like this. Like getting girls and, you know, just doing certain things. And a lot of people trust me and they won't, like Shonda Davis real estate company. Like they
I'm real. Shout out Tully. That's my guy.
Tully, that's my guy. I love him. Yeah, like places like that, they're like reaching out to me and asking me, do I know somebody that can come bartend their events and stuff? And like, this is a big like black-owned real estate company around, and like, so I'm doing like stuff like that. So I'm just trying to make that bigger. Anybody that want to do private parties or like, that's what I'm working on, the temp service. Cause I be short-staffed sometimes. If I just had some girls on call.
Hey, you wanna work? You wanna work? You gonna make this.
I'm finna take over Huntsville right now, which is kind of easy because I'm platform.
Yeah. Why not?
But now I need to conquer Alabama.
Daffy. I'm on that. Me and you are on the same tip. I feel like we've done enough that we can do in this area. It's time to expand the empire because me and you are in the empire business. That's how I see it.
Think big.
Think big. Think big, bitch. You ain't thinking big. It's all. But, okay. All right then. Now, if you can sum yourself up in a paragraph, what would it be?
I would not sum myself up in a paragraph. I would not sum myself up.
Just briefly, but I understand. I get the context. I get what you're putting down. It's just more so like this. If someone was to ask you, Courtney, who are you? Miss LadiiRude, who are you? What would that question be?
I'm just an ordinary girl out here trying to experience everything life has to offer and have fun doing it.
That is a great answer.
That is my whole goal. Like when somebody talk about me at my funeral, they will say she lived. I do not want to just survive. I want to live. And that's what they would say about me. And I would say, like, everybody not gonna like you, but I try my best to be the most genuine as possible, like with no ill intent or anything. Like, anybody that come across my path, I want to see the best from you, and anything I know or anything that I can do to help you and your growth, I'm gonna do that. You probably, my demeanor might seem like I'm being so serious, or it seems like I'm negative, because I did have a friend tell me like I was negative, but then she went back and she pranked me later. She was like, you just was looking out, you just was, you know, just had to give you that tough love. And that's me.
Well, there you have it. We have an individual that is very well motivated, very well driven, and just want to see the best out of you. That is our show, and that's all we got for you from pain into gain. Glad to have you, LadiiRude.
I appreciate you having me. This is one of the best experiences of my life. Somebody actually sitting down, like, want to know some things.
Most definitely. This is what we do over here. We want to interview people that has actual, real motion. Like, I get people in my inbox every day asking to be on my show. But you, amongst others, the reason why I'm doing this, to shed light on what's going on in this area and abroad. So I'm just so glad to have you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And that is our show. And we out.
Deuces.
Now. game ain't free, but you gotta pay from pain to gain.